Alright, we are starting with the epithelial tissues again. This is the second video. This time we're going to concentrate it on our ciliated simple columnar and our ciliated pseudostratified columnar epithelium. Both of these are similar. They basically look like a bunch of high-rises, right? Simple means that there is one layer. And in simple columnar epithelium, all of our nuclei tend to hang out down here at the bottom, which allow us to draw almost a straight line through them, right? And then there will be cilia hanging out up here on the top. Cilia, right, are basically hair-like protrusions, and these are going to be on both of these tissues. So with the ciliated pseudostratified, pseudo meaning fake, stratified meaning more than one layer, sorry, got busy drawing. Okay. The thing with this guy right here is they're so smushed together that their nuclei actually get pushed kind of apart. So that it looks like it's more than one layer, but as you saw me draw out the cell membranes, right? There's only one in that one section, but they're so squished together they push up and down, and you can no longer draw that straight, pretty line through the nuclei, which makes it look like there is more than one layer, but there's not. So this one right here is the ciliated simple columnar. Okay. One way to tell off the bat that this is a different tissue is this kind of star shape you see right here on the 10x lens, which remember is 100x magnification, right? So you see this snowflake. What this snowflake empty space actually is called a lumen. This is what's actually going to contact the air or fluid, depending on where the organ is at, right, that is coming into the body. This layer right here that faces the lumen, this is going to be our apical side, and this part down here that faces this other tissue is the basal layer. On our apical layer, you'll see our cilia, which are going to be found on both of these types of tissue, right? Those are your cilia. And notice right here, right, all of these, you can draw a nice pretty line, should have done that in pink, a nice pretty line through our nuclei, which means it is, in fact, simple. So there's a couple of different ways to look at it, right? Those are your different features. Coming down here, you can actually, now that we're a little closer, we can actually see these demarcated lines of the cell membranes, and we can tell that they are, in fact, just one cell going all the way out, and we can tell that they're not so squished together that we can actually still draw that line through their nuclei, making it that simple columnar, ciliated simple columnar. Again, there's those little hairs. The next thing we're going to talk about is pseudostratified. Again, we have the 4x, 10x, 40x, right? This is just a blown up version of the 40x. Here's our nuclei. See how squished together these guys are? They're pushing each other either on top or on bottom of themselves. but you can actually see these nice, pretty cellular walls, barely, but they're there, that tell you that this is a pseudostratified, so a fake stratified epithelium. Across the top of these, you can see these little, it looks like ants running across a log, right? Those are actually the cilia on the pseudostratified, the ciliated pseudostratified columnar epithelium.